Well, we are live. This is going to be a work in progress because it's the first time I'm ever doing live on YouTube in general. So I'm super excited to be here. So what I'm going to do before I get started is make sure everything's working right. Everything's running right. I'm in the right place. It's streaming live, and then we can get started. Make sure everyone in our Facebook group on weight loss, sorry, I have something on my screen. Weight loss support for moms Facebook group, that everyone has the link to join. But as you pop on, say hello so that way I can see you and say hello back and all that jazz. I'm just checking, let's see. Let me check on my phone. That's probably going to be the quickest, easiest way to see if I'm live. Let's see. Oh, I think I got a notification. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, now it's going to echo. All right, here we go. So I am live on my YouTube channel. That's going great. Super excited. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Say hi. Hi. From Kiara. Just want to make sure on Facebook that everybody has the link. I know I sent it out in the email, but I didn't check if it was on the group. Hopefully the link is in the group. If not, I'll have to just post that in there. Let's see. Muncheon Monday live on YouTube. Diane did post the link, so I'm just going to post the link to the direct video. I'm going to post the link. Let's see. Let's share this direct link here. And that way they get right into the video. They don't have to figure out anything. And then we can get started. Paste and post. Woohoo! All right, so that's in there. The emails went out, so we should be good to go. Sharon says, hi, Kiara. You're watching while doing laundry? Nice. Say hi. Yeah, that is a duck. All right, so today's recipe is going to be keto nachos, keto Doritos, whatever you want to call it. And you'll be getting the recipe, the written out recipe in your email if you are on our email list. If you are watching and you are not on my email list, don't worry. You can get on the email list. Just you can either send a direct message or comment your email, and I will put you in there. Because every Monday I go live with a new recipe. Formerly I was doing it in my Facebook group, but I decided let's try something else. Let's try something different. I wanted my YouTube channel to get a little bit more love. So we are going live now on YouTube. Yeah, duck baby. So after the live, the email will go out for so that you can have the recipe. It'll be in the newsletter every Monday. So without further ado, let's get into our recipe. She's fascinated by the duck because the StreamYard logo is a duck. You might be able to see it in the corner. So she's fascinated by that. She keeps saying duck, 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 duck. All right, little girl. So I'm going to get a bowl so we can mix all our ingredients together. It is a fairly easy recipe. I did get this recipe off another YouTuber, and their channel is Keto Focus, so I got to give them credit. But you know me, I always like to change things up and do my recipes just slightly different. And the reason I'm going to do mine different... She's showing you her purse. The reason I'm going to do mine differently is because I am going dairy-free this week. So, there's going to be no dairy in mine. But your recipe, when you get it in the email, will have the dairy. It'll be the original recipe. So, yeah, let's get started. Yay! Say yay! Alright, I need a mixing bowl. That's probably the only thing I forgot to grab. Mixing bowl. And we're going to start with our flour. We need 2/3 cups of almond flour. Now I'm actually running low on almond flour. So I need to, I think I do have 2/3 though. So we'll see. Mommy? Oh, you got your legs stuck. Never a dull moment here in this home. She got her legs stuck. You got it out? Good job. So here's my 3rd cup. I'm going to do 1 first. Put it in the mixing bowl. And then the 2/3 would be the 2nd third. Okay, so that's it for the almond flour. Next, it wants some protein powder. So I think the originator made this with whey protein powder. But like I said, I'm staying away from dairy, so I have a plant-based protein. And, hey, sweetie, sit down, sweetie. This one is, I think, pea protein. Let me see.
I couldn't find Sweetie this in your Apple Music library. You can ask
so Siri just went off. I don't know why.
Music on a
yeah, this one's a mixture of pea and brown rice. So we're going to use that one. Alright, so 1 scoop of that. In here. You want to make sure it's unflavored, because then it's going to taste like vanilla or whatever flavoring is in your protein powder. Alright, Kiara wants to mix it. The next ingredient we have is a tablespoon of xanthan gum. Where did I put it? I have all my stuff in like jars that like when I buy things, I buy it in bulk, and then I put them in like jars or containers, big containers. That way I can organize it all. I'm almost at a tablespoon. There we go. That's about a tablespoon. So that's going in. Is that funny?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright, so now we're just going to mix this all nice together. We're going to add a little bit of salt.
Oh.
I have sea salt here. You could just do any salt. It's about a 1/2 teaspoon, so I just eyed that out. I'm the eyer. I like to eye things out. Kiara, you're getting it out, sweetie.
No, Grandma.
No, you know. All right, now we need to add water. And then we're going to form this into a dough ball. Yeah, a dough ball. She's too funny, this little girl. Hi, Laura. Hi. Hey, Nana's watching. Do you want to say hi to Nana?
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Nana. All right. So we are going to get the water now. It's 3 tablespoons of hot water. Kiara is helping. She's my little helper. She is mixing. Let's push you in so that you don't fall. Okay? She is mixing the flour together while Mommy gets the hot water. Oh, this is not really hot, but whatever. 1. Mix, mix, mix. Two. And 3. Let's see how that comes together. Can Mommy get in here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Go.
Mm-hmm. I almost feel like it needs a little more of the water because it's still very powdery.
Yeah.
So you might, if you make this recipe, just, eye it out. See if it needs a little bit more. I don't think it needs much more. Maybe just like 1 more tablespoon. Watch it. Yeah. You gotta form this into a ball. A ball, yeah. I'm debating. No, I think that is right. Okay. I was wondering if maybe that wasn't a tablespoon and I was using a half tablespoon. But it looks like it's like the other one, so maybe I'm wrong. I think maybe 1 more will do it. What do you think? Yeah? 1 more will do it? Yeah, Sharon, she loves her little purse. She loves it. I think we need just a little bit more water. Just a tad, not even a full tablespoon. Okay, let's try it out. Just a tad. See if we can get that all mixed in. What do you think? Yeah? Then we gotta roll it out. Yeah. Roll it out. So once you get your dough ball, all you have to do is just get 2 parchment papers and roll it out on there. And then we're gonna cut them into triangles for our chips. All right, I'll leave you there for a minute while I get the parchment paper. There's one. And then we need the top piece. Say top piece. Oh, your hands are dirty. This little girl, she don't like her hands being dirty. Nope, not at all. She was like, Mommy, clean my hands. Wash my hands. Always asking me to do that for her. Yeah, you want a wipey? To wipe your hands? Wipe your hands. Well, Mommy does this part next. Alright, I'm taking this and just making sure it's come together really well. And then we're going to stick it between here. Okay, so this is what we got going on here. Just a couple of little pieces that didn't connect. I might put a little more water just to get that together. Knead the dough a little bit. Clean? Good job. Clean hands she has. Clean hands. She is excited. Alright. So this is pretty good dough ball here. So now we want to flatten it out as flat as possible for our chips. So at first I'm going to just do it with my hands, and then I'll get my rolling pin to get it nice and thin and even. You want it to be even, and you don't want them to be like super fat either, unless you're like making it be more like a pita chip or something. Kiara wants to do all the things. Right? You want to do all the things? All things, Mom. Alright, we're going to flatten this baby. Every time I do anything with rolling, she wants to be all up in it. Roll, roll, roll. Now we gotta go this way. Okay? Gonna make it thin. Gonna make this nice and thin. Your hair is getting in your face. I'm gonna turn it around because she seems to like to go in that direction. You like it? Yeah. Alright. Mommy needs to cut these into triangles. Triangles. Has anyone ever tried making keto Doritos? Do you like Doritos? Is the question. I always loved Doritos growing up. So, a fun snack. There are ones they sell on the market, so if you are like, oh, I don't have time for that, whatever. They do have some by a couple of companies, but the one that I have bought recently, especially for the kiddos, is by the brand Hilo. And they taste really good. My husband likes them a lot, and he's always been picky. So if you find them, snag them and try them out for yourself. They are also made with almond flour. There are a few other brands. I think Quest makes them, but I don't particularly like Quest because they put a lot of extra, processed ingredients in there. So, but this, you just saw what the ingredients were for the base at least. So you know there's no crazy things in here. Your turn. Well, Mommy's trying to get this nice and thin, and I can't. Not with you doing it. Okay? Let Mommy finish. Let Mommy finish, and then we can fry these up. Want to fry them up? Yeah. All right, let go.
Go.
Let go. All right, I'm gonna try to get these as thin as possible. For some reason, the parchment paper underneath, which I've never had this problem before with other doughs that I've rolled out, the parchment paper underneath is like buckling. So if you've seen me turn it over a couple times, it's because of that. I don't know why it's buckling. I don't know if it's because I'm fighting with her for the rolling pin, but we are going to try. I'm going to try to finish this on another table. Otherwise, we're going to be here forever. All right, so this is how thin I could get it. For some reason, the parchment paper keeps buckling. I'm thinking maybe it's the texture of this dough. It's very elasticy. So that's the only thing I can conclude with why the parchment paper is buckling. I could tell by touching it, it is very elasticy. Can you get your hand out for a minute, baby? Yeah. All right. I would like it a little thinner. What I might do is when I'm forming the triangles and then cooking them, I'm going to probably just squeeze them a little down more to get it thinner, because I think this is still too thick for a chip. For a chip. Yeah. All right, let's cut these. Quickest way to get these cut is a pizza cutter. And it's already uneven a little bit, so I'm gonna make do with what I have, and we'll just see how it goes. Don't touch. All right, so I'm gonna slice this way, slice this way. Yeah, very elasticy. Very, very elasticy. Don't touch. And like I said, because I'm going to try to stretch them out with my fingers, I'm going to cut the triangles a little smaller. Alright, so go that way and go that way. Here's a nice triangle. And like I said, see how the thickness is? So I'm going to try to just squeeze it, since I'm having a hard time with the rolling pin. Don't eat it, Kiki. We're going to put it to cook in a minute. In a minute. See, this is thick. Just going to squeeze it out. It's nice and thin. It needs to be nice and thin. Say nice and thin. Nice and thin. Yeah. Alright. So let's just finish this up real quick. Get Get all of them cut up because I can just squeeze them when I'm getting the thing done. All right. I have some imperfect ones, but I really don't care. I'm just trying to do this quickly. Can I get your finger out? Please?
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's see how many of these pieces I get. All right. Almost there. Kiara, no. She's undoing everything I just did. She made a little croissant. All right. Last but not least, we're going to the stove top now. Oh, I forgot one piece here. Hey. It's okay. Alright, so taking this with me. If I can do it without dropping any, then that'll be great. Yeah, all done. All done. Here you follow me. Alright, we are at my oven, stove, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to pan fry each one. Let's see how this goes. You can use avocado oil. I don't have any on me, so I'm going to be using olive oil. And I'm only doing just a light layer. Because I don't really want to like deep fry them. I just want to kind of coat them on each side, take them out. And I'm going to take one of these. Wait.
I want to show you something. We want it on YouTube and we saw it. So we sat it on banana peel.
Oh, funny. So I got my plate and I'm getting some paper towels to put on top of the plate so that once I'm done cooking the chip, it can kind of drain whatever excess oil. It's quiet over there. We got 3 viewers right now and everybody's quiet. These are the ones that I mentioned that you can buy in the store. Halal Life, nacho cheese, almond flour, tortilla style, and they also make ranch. I don't know if they have any other flavors besides this and ranch. They might, I'm not sure, but they're not bad. They're pretty good, but again, like when you buy certain things, they have a lot of ingredients in there. So if you can make things homemade, then better. If not, then, you know, pick something else, the next best thing kind of thing. daughter is asking for chocolate. Silly girl. All right, so this is getting hot. I'm going to start putting a few in. And we'll see if it's too thick or not. Okay, here we go. Stuck one in there. I did a shallow, like a small pot here because I didn't want to use too much oil. So smaller the better. Trying to thin them with my fingers because the dough to this is very like I said, elasticy, which I guess is not a bad thing. Dough is normally elasticy. And I'm not going to do all of this on camera now just because I don't want video to be too long. You know me, I like to keep things concise and quick. So we'll do, a few and season them up and see how it goes. And then I can finish the rest later and share in the Facebook group. So if you're coming from YouTube and you're not in our Facebook group and you want to learn more about what we do there, it's a support group for moms that are trying to lose weight. I will definitely leave the link in the description so that you can check it out. It might be already in the main description for the channel, so you can check that out. Alright, so what I'm finding, I need something to flip this with, so I need some tongs or something. I have little ones. It's a matter of finding them. Here we go. They're already, bubbling up, so I'm turning it over. And I can already tell by looking at the texture of it that they're too thick. Oh. So if you try out this recipe, definitely try to make them as thin as possible. They kind of look like pita chips, if you've ever had pita chips. I'm just flipping them over right now. Gotta get my plate ready. And then we'll do the seasoning and coat them and see how they look. Definitely don't want to overcook them. Whoa, this just spun on me. Not sure if you can see inside. They look thick, don't they? It's pretty thick. It's kind of like a pita chip, in my opinion. You agree? It's thick. I'm going to take them all out now. Let them drain from the oil. stay a little longer. So this is what we have so far, and they look like pita chips to me. There's no more, honey. There's no more. This kind of smells like a pita chip too. Alright, this is ready to come out. So I'm going to adjust the heat here because I'm going to try to multitask. So I don't want to burn things down. Could you spray them with Pam and cook them in the fryer? In the air fryer, you mean? Or I'm thinking you mean air fryer. So let's test that out because I haven't done it before. I have done it with, what did I do it with? Oh, fries. The fries that we're going to be doing for our kitchen workshop. She wants ice. And it didn't taste as great. But with a chip, maybe it's different. So I'm going to go get my air fryer real quick and we'll test that out. Also, whether it's the air fryer or not, still need to get these to be thinner. So I'm trying my best to squish them down so they could be thin. Trying my best. I'll put as much as I can fit on this, because why not? I didn't count how many either. So, first ones I fried was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the ones going in the air fryer right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. So we got 14 going in the air fryer, and I have my avocado, my avocado oil spray. I'll go stick that in. Let me show you before I leave. Alright, I did it for 3 minutes. We'll see how they look. This oil is a lot hotter than when I started, so it might even fry them like super fast. But yeah. See, I'm like pressing it down to be thinner. But I guess they kind of puff up in the oil. Because even doing that, they still kind of look thick. So what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. And the other one was 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And I still have a lot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 17 and 20, 37. So I made about 37 chips that batch. I guess it all depends on how big you cut them too. Trying to turn these, but it's not turning. Oy, oy, oy. There we go. Turned. Yeah, see, they puff up. I don't know if you could tell how bubbly it is. It's puffing up. We'll see the result of the air fryer one. How that goes. For some reason I can't turn this one darn chip. There we go. Got it. Alright. Let's get the seasoning made. So the original recipe calls for a cheddar cheese powder. I neither have that or can have that because of the dairy. So I'm going to make a concoction here. Starting with some paprika. For now I'm eyeing it out, but your recipe will have the exact measurements. I'm going to do about a teaspoon of that. Really don't want this to burn. Oh, the air fryer just beeped, so hopefully 3 minutes was enough. So yeah, the original is a cheddar cheese powder with a little bit of paprika. But I'm doing paprika with some garlic powder because I'm making this vegan, and some onion powder, and also they said chili powder. That's if you like it with a little bit of a kick. I don't think I have any chili powder, so I'm going to mix this together. I do also have something else, which is something that's pre-made by Flavor God. So I have like a pizza flavoring and a ranch flavoring. So I could use these and do like a ranch Dorito or pizza flavored Dorito. This one has buttermilk in it, so I won't be using that one. This one has tomato powder, garlic, salt, pepper, basil, coriander, oregano, and parsley. I might add some of this to my already concoction here, which has clumped up. That's because it doesn't have any anti-caking agents in it, which is a good thing. You just got to deal with the clumping, that's all. All right. Mix that around. See how this goes. I'm only doing a small mixture right now because I only have a few done. And I'm going to go check on the air fryer ones. So they look soft still. Definitely definitely not crispy at all to be a chip. But what I'm going to do is I'm turning them around because I only sprayed one side. And I'll spray the other side and put them in for another, I don't know if I should do another 3 or 5. Let's do 3 to be on the safe side because I don't want them overcooked either. See, I like to do these experimentations so that you guys know exactly what you should do instead of ending with an oopsie. All right, spray it again, going in for another 3. All right, let's get these coated in here. So what you can do, like if you have a bunch, you can get like a Ziploc bag and then just toss it in the seasoning. Or it's probably the fastest thing to do because what I'm doing right now will probably take too slow. But I'm just gonna do one at a time for now. Make sure it just gets completely coated. How's that look? Let's see what I'm gonna put them in because we'll take a nice picture of it later. So I'm just gonna get another plate here that I have, and I'll just stack them there. And that's pretty much all there is to making these Keto Doritos. So my thoughts and opinions for you guys if you attempt to make these. 1, try to roll it out as thin as possible. Because otherwise you're going to end up with thick pita looking chips. Second, you definitely want to cut back on the fat from the oil. Then try out the air fryer. I'm not quite sure if the air fryer is going to give the best crisp because it's not being fried in the same way, but you can try it and see how it goes. Right now, 3 minutes wasn't long enough for that, plus I didn't get to spray both sides, so I flipped it. So we'll see how the next 3 minutes does for that. But I have a feeling it might need longer. I have it at 375 for temperature right now on that air fryer. And then what I did today with the seasoning concoction is a vegan style. So it's going to have kind of like a Dorito feel, but not exact like if you bought the cheddar cheese powder. So the cheddar cheese powder, you know, you could buy that either on Amazon. I don't know if stores will have it. Maybe a Whole Foods stores or something like that. I did see it on Amazon though. And the reason I did without it is because I am doing without dairy. So, which these will still be very tasty. It's just a preference, you know, your preference. If you can't do dairy like me, which I can do dairy, I just have to suffer a little bit. I shouldn't be doing dairy, which is why I'm going without it right now. Cool, baby. So that's the vegan. Oh, there it rings again. So let's see if it looks any better or if it needs to be in longer. Now with these being a little thicker, I don't know if it has much of a, let's listen. I don't know if you can hear. Well, it has a little bit of a crisp sound. Definitely has a little bit of a crisp sound. I guess the real test is biting it and seeing if it has that crisp. So let me go check on the air fryer ones. They look like they need longer. They feel soft when I pick it up. Like the inside still feels doughy. So I'm going to leave them in for longer. Alright, so I will let you guys know in the Facebook group how long I left it in the air fryer to get to a crispiness and if it was crispy or not, because it might take a while. But I do like if you make them all at once, doing this one at a time gonna take a while. You can do like the toss in a bag kind of thing, shake and bake, except you're not baking them. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions or anything that you want to see, I'm always open for suggestions on what to make on Muncheon Monday. And like I said before, we're going to be live on YouTube every Monday at 12:30 Eastern. So if you want to join again, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you can get notified when I go live or when I post, because other videos are on here too. So we have Muncheon Monday, and then my podcast comes up on Thursday, and then I'll be doing some other like informational weight loss tip videos too. So if you're interested in all of that, then definitely subscribe so you can get notified. If you're on my email list, you will get an email notification of, what did I just do? I'm like discombobulated. You'll get an email reminder before the live also. So there's many ways to stay connected. And again, if you're coming from YouTube, you can also join us in the Facebook group. Alrighty. I see a comment from Sharon. Not good. Probably won't get the crunch we want. Yeah, I'm thinking it might not. I mean, it'll still be edible. It'll still be, you know, tasty, I think. It's just the texture is going to be different for sure. You did hit the button and you got notified. Great. Awesome. Very happy. So excited. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. Next week we have Sweet Week because we alternate from sweet and savory. So stay tuned for our next recipe, and I hope you try these out. Again, my name is Stephanie Rell. I'm a belly fat weight loss coach, and I'm here to help moms lose weight and feel great and confident. See y'all soon. Have a great day.